Hello and welcome back to Juras6x's world. My name's Juras6x and this is my world. I hope you are doing well, and we are over here where we built our 4 houses in the last episode. Super pleased with how these turned out and really loving it, and we've got another big plan to get on with today, just through here, just to liven up this area over here and make it a little bit more interesting. Because we had a big barn here earlier, and we've still got the remains of the walls here. We've got our chicken coop as well, but I think we should probably build a barn that will fit in with the area a little bit better. And I've been doing some marking out over here with the wool, so I think I'm going to work off of this basis. I think probably we're going to push it over this way a little bit more so we don't come up against the building we built last time. It will mean that we may extend this stable here, or we might do something else, and then we can fill in the rest of the farm animals here, and then we can have our path over to the little fishing dock over there that we started off many episodes ago. And then this area will look super cool and pretty much ready, I guess, for us to put our medieval wall around the outside. But first we need some wood, and yep, we broke the wood farm, or the tree farm, last episode whilst we were getting the wood for these. So we're gonna have to rip it down and start again. So let's jump over to our industrial district, tear the old one down and build the new one and get a whole load of logs. So I've been running our tree farm quite successfully. We've also put in a few little changes. So we've put in this dropper here, which will collect any sticks, apples or saplings that don't go into the inventory. That will go into this line, and then that is powered by the same one that spits out the saplings into my inventory. So we can just stay here knowing that the rest are being collected, spat out here, and then that's going up into our collection system up there. We've also added the torch, so we know when it's in operation, which is pretty obvious because we hear the TNT, but anyway. And then we've got our bone mill here, which then loops around the back here into our bone meal dispenser over here. So that's super cool and means that we don't really have to worry too much about any loss. So let's head upstairs and I can show you our storage. Been running this for quite a bit and it's fantastic. So we've got we've got a lot of the oak logs, spruce logs and birch. So we've got lots of those, and we just need some jungle. And then over here in this corner, I've just put a composter, which is why we don't have too many of the saplings. And that actually goes, I can't really see it too much, but that actually heads down into our bone meal collection area as well. So that will just send any excess bone meal that we get from apples. I think, yep, already done those, so that's good. So I guess we just need to collect a load of oak logs. Let's get quite a few of those, and then let's fill up the rest with spruce, and that should definitely keep us in stock for a good few builds now. And there we go. I guess it's time for us to start building our barn. So it seems at this point I must have pressed the pause button on the replay mod, so we didn't actually see the barn get built. So there we go, we have our barn in place and we've put in a little gate here. Still got to decorate the inside, of course. And then out here in this little courtyard, we have brought in a chicken coop into sort of the main area here. One thing I have noticed is we have a spruce tree, but there's no other spruce trees around here. They're off over that way by our wood farm. So this definitely looks a little bit out of place. So I'm going to remove this tree. We've got to redo the floor or the ground over here. Got a lot of chickens running wild at the moment. And then we can also let the sheep out, and I think I might even actually go and grab a couple of pigs and a couple of cows just to go in here, maybe some donkeys, but leave sort of the sheep to roam free. And I think I might also put in a little pond or something with some fish in over here. I think that will look good, bit similar to our tavern pond. That will fit in very nicely over here as well. So let's get on with this, shall we, and make this look even better than it does. But first we've got a little project to take care of, and it's to do with these chickens in the background. We need to sort out our chicken cooker. So you might be wondering where we are right now, and if you can't hear, we're by our sheep and our chickens. So just through here we've got our sheep farm where we collect all the coloured wool, and then just above us we have the chicken coop. So what we need to do, as this is broken, I didn't realize it had broken, but I'd definitely been in and cleared out some of the redstone and just had another tidy up. We need to put in a new chicken cooker down here. So in the coop, I'll show you in a bit how that works, but down here we need to have the dispensers down here so that they're firing off the eggs and growing the chickens. So yeah, we've got already in place, we have our dispenser which goes into our sewer system and goes into our collection at the farmhouse. And then this is just an item filter to remove the feathers so that we don't have a load of them going into our system, because we do have a lot already and we don't actually use them for our bow because it's got infinity, so we get enough just from killing skeletons. So let's put this in place, and yeah, we'll get this chicken cooker going. So I'll show you how we're going to build this as a step by step. So we're going to link up our chicken cooker over here like so. So this is going to be where we place our dispensers. So we'll have one there and then one on top, and then we'll have one of these hoppers going into the back. So we'll be taking a read off of this one, so we'll use a comparator so that we can see anytime there's some new items going into this particular hopper. So then we can use the observer and then red dust on these two, and then we'll just place an observer facing this way. So as things or the eggs come in here, it's going to trigger the comparator, which will then trigger the observer and then work its way around, so that all the eggs will come into this bottom one. And then in this top one we're going to place a lava bucket which will cook the chickens. So then we'll just place a slab there, and then we need to encase this in some glass, which I don't think I've got enough, or have I? Yes, I do. Fantastic. So we're just going to put this round the outside so that we can get an idea of what's going on within the chicken cooker, like so. There we go, and then that is it. I'm going to run a couple of tests because we've got 4 of these barrels absolutely full of eggs. So we'll see, we'll make sure it works, and then we'll be right back in just a moment. So the chicken cooker is working and we are now getting cooked chicken once again. And this little contraption here, super simple with 2 redstone dust on top, works really effective. gonna keep an eye on this, and then maybe I think possibly this slab might swap for a trapdoor or something like that, and that might be even better, so we're not getting anything killed in the lava or destroyed in the lava. But anyway, we have that now done, and we've also got an exit point ready to go, so we'll just put a tree here so that it's kind of partially hidden, but we'll still have access to down here. Anyway, we need to get on with doing the exterior around the barn area and also the interior. So let's jump into another very quick time lapse, and then I'll give you a tour. So I've gone ahead and done a bit more of the aesthetics down here. So we've got our path which leads off to the 4 houses, well this one and the other 3 over there, and then we've got our little sort of roundabout, I guess, which will then lead off down over there. But over here we've got our barn, and it's looking pretty cool. We've got our little cart over here ready to take some produce away, and then inside we've done a little bit of decor, so got some hay in here, and then up here we've got a little sort of area where the stable boy can sleep and some storage. Over this side got a bit more storage for some odds and sods, a cart, a little sort of potting area, I guess, with some water and soil. Again, we've got some more up there, and then I also connected up our sheep farm or our wool farm down here, so we can get in and we haven't got that hole out here in the middle. And then round here into the main area is looking really good. Really happy with how this came out. So we've got 2 pens with the chickens and sheep running free, and lots of free range eggs by the looks of it. Got a cows in this pen, and then pigs over here. Yeah, and well they're having a bath. Very nice, very good, stay clean. And then we've got our fish and our pond, which I love, absolutely love it. And then yeah, over here we've got our chicken coop and our tree, and everything's lit up. So we've used the carpet trick on top of some sea lanterns, so hopefully that doesn't sort of show up too much. But this whole area is looking really nicely done now. I also found a dog. I don't know where he's come from. He's not named, but he was definitely tamed before, so who knows where he came from. And so yeah, this is looking really sweet. Look, really happy at how this has turned out and how this whole area, if we go up and get a bird's eye view, it's looking really cool. We've just got this little area here to do. In the next episode, I think we'll just crack on and get this bit done, and then we can sort of say up to this river or this water area we have fully done everything. We can get rid of the torch spam. I think I need to go back through this area and up on that hill as well, but I'll do that in the break, and then the next episode we will do something here. So if you do have any thoughts about what we could actually put there or could be worthwhile, then do let me know. I think I'll have a little bit of a tiny break between this episode, wait for this to come out and see what you say, and then we can put something in here. So anyway, that will be it for today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it and loving how this is all coming together, and we'll see you soon on the next episode of Juras6x's World. Bye!